A beauty mogul with a net worth of over $1 billion, a reality TV star, and a mom of 4 kids? Yeah, Kim definitely has a lot on her plate. And yet, she still makes it look easy.
I'm low-key freaking out.
Well, never mind, I guess. But with her tried and true household rules and, let's be real, a ton of help to look after the kids, she's pretty much mastered the parenting style that works for her family. Number 1. Will North be taxed on the 6.2 million TikTok followers she inherits when she turns 18 and the Kim and North account becomes fully hers? The Kardashians just spent the past 14 years filming their entire lives for national TV, so it's not surprising that their use of social media is a huge part of their lives. She even allows her kids, well, North anyway, to express herself through social media to a small extent. But the same can't be said for all of the Kardashian kids. Remember when Mason Disick wanted to go viral on TikTok and Kourtney found out he'd created secret accounts to do just that? Well, if not, now you do. And while Kourtney was quick to shut all that down, Kim is perfectly fine with she and her oldest daughter sharing an account. Kanye's not too thrilled, though.
Don't have my daughter on TikTok or don't have her on TikTok at all if I'm not approve that.
Number 2. Kim Kardashian, do you need a babysitter anytime soon? As you can already assume from the title of this video, Kim and her sisters have different parenting styles, and one of those differences occurred on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It kind of resulted in a very Kardashian-esque sisterly fight between the two when they were talking about Kourtney's ability to keep a nanny.
Kourtney, you can't even keep a nanny.
Kim's words, not ours. But this fight didn't end up getting physical like the last one. Remember?
Don't use it.
Billy, stop. Okay.
Kim prefers to keep her nannies for long periods of time. A source even told People both Kim and Khloe treat their nannies like family. Number 3. Bedtime with my boys. As we've already mentioned, Kim is a busy woman, but even the busiest of beauty moguls and entrepreneurs have to make time for their kids. And to make sure this happens, Kim has a pretty strict routine when it comes to bedtime. For starters, bedtime is bedtime, no exceptions. The same goes for making sure her kids sleep in their own beds. Kim told Mail Online, like Kourtney's style is where her kids sleep in bed with her, and maybe on weekends, North will come and sleep in bed with us. If there's one thing Kim's kids are going to do at night, it's get to bed on time. And it seems like she makes sure of that. Number 4. Going to apply to be the nanny for Kim and Kanye's new baby, just so when he stirs, I can squint out the window and whisper, "The West's awake." Kim's line of work definitely requires her to have help around the house, but Kim just doesn't have one nanny. She has 6 of them. There are also tutors, a driver, a chef, and a housekeeper to help keep things in check. There's also a head nanny who's in charge of the kids' schedules. And even though Kim and Kanye may be over now, when they still lived together, sources mention that the head nanny was the only one allowed to talk to Kanye. Number 5. Chicago trying to convince me she's allowed to have this candy cane. Kim loves to adorably gush over her kids, and who wouldn't? I mean, look at them! And while she seems to be a great mother, she's also been open about her weakness when it comes to her kids: candy. She said in an interview with Parents.com, "When my kids want something, typically candy, they give me this look directly in my eyes that cuts right through me. I usually give in and give them what they want." It's literally the polar opposite of Kourtney, who has a strict rule against giving dairy, gluten, and excess sugar to her kids. Number 6. Kim Kardashian opens up about feeding Saint and how North gets jealous. You've got your sibling rivalries, right? Well, when it comes to Kim's kids, North really felt a certain way when it came time for Kim to feed her younger brother Saint. So Kim had to get creative on this one. She told Ellen, "North was so jealous that I had to get a little milk box and put it in the other bra with a straw so she would drink." Honestly, I'm not even going to lie. Even if you don't really like Kim, that's pretty genius. Number 7. There's dressing your kid as a mini-me, and then there's Kim Kardashian. Let's be real, dressing up can be fun even if you're an adult. But for kids, it can be even better. And for that reason, Kim is actually pretty lenient on letting her kids dress themselves. Well, at least the ones who are old enough to do so. When speaking about North to Vancouver sun, she said, "Every morning and every night is her time to shine. She can wear costumes, which she really loves. And then when we go out, she just really wears whatever I want. But we have that compromise." Number 8. "I have the best advice for women in business," Kim Kardashian says. "Get your butt up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days." Literally laughing out loud. And not saying that Kim doesn't work hard at what she does, but as you can probably imagine, not everyone in the world was really happy about this quote from Kim's Variety interview.
Be nice.
But questionably tone-deaf statements aside, Kim is adamant about making sure her kids work hard for what they want. Yes, they come from a rich family and will have access to pretty much any resource they'll ever need. But Kim has been open about how she and her sisters had to learn how to work and save money, so her kids will have to fall into line one day too. Number 9. "I was definitely materialistic before." Kim Kardashian claims the Paris incident has changed her. The Kar-Jenners are known for their expensive, well, everything. But the incident that happened in Paris in 2016 involving the hotel heist would have been scary to anyone. And it definitely changed her. She said in an interview, "I was definitely materialistic before. Not that there's anything bad with having things. I just don't care about those things anymore. I really don't." It seems that her focus really has shifted more to her family than anything else, and we love to see it. Kudos to Kim for proving that money can't buy happy— Wait, what's that? Oh, hey, Kim's on a private jet. Number 10. Kim Kardashian says parents with 4 kids are the most enlightened and calm. Some of us can only imagine, but with 4 kids and a busy work schedule, she would probably have to be. But luckily, this very thing is actually Kim's superpower. When she did an interview with Parents.com, she mentioned that she was naturally very calm.
If you had a business that you were passionate about, then you would know what it takes to run a business.
Yeah, totally calm. But seriously, even with nannies and co-parenting and extra help around the house, it's probably not always easy. She also mentioned, "I don't get super stressed or impatient," which I think is definitely a superpower when you have 3 kids aged 5 and under running around. Number 11. My favorite boy. While there may be some differences between Kim's parenting style and her sisters, there are some things she actually picked up from her family, like her mom, Kris Jenner, and Kris's not-so-subtle favoritism of some of her kids. First it was Kim, then Kylie claimed the title of Kris's favorite daughter. Kim is definitely much more subtle about this than her mom and hasn't really chosen any of her children as her favorite. But during season 16 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, when Kanye mentioned that he didn't think parents should choose favorites, she responded,
I think it changes. I mean, it's reality. I was my mom's favorite for a good decade, and now it's Kylie.
Number 12. Kim Kardashian, do you keep a scrapbook of yourself? Like memorabilia to show your kids one day? I know it's random, but… Well, no. She may not keep a scrapbook of herself. I mean, unless you count that one coffee table book she came out with. But she does keep scrapbooks for her kids, and it's actually super sweet and sentimental.
I make the most epic baby books for them.
Some of her kids may be too young to really understand how important those memories are, but one day they will be. So it's honestly really great that she put so much time and effort into creating these memories for all 4 of her kids. Number 13. Northwest just called Kim Kardashian out in the most savage way. It's normal for kids to say just how they really feel without thinking too much about it. And if any of Kim's kids will say how they feel without a filter, it's North. We're obviously not saying she's disrespectful in any way, but she does call things out like she sees them. Exhibit A. Apparently, Kim uses a fake voice when she's talking to her fans on Instagram.
I got this.
Honestly, this is just hilarious. And then there's Exhibit B. When Kim and North have a disagreement, she basically roasts Kim's house. Do we even need to go on? Number 14. Kim Kardashian hiding from her kids so she can do her makeup in peace is V-relatable. We've already talked about how Kim pretty much needs all hands on deck at all times to keep her career, household, and personal life running smoothly. But even with all of that, kids are gonna be kids. And that's really evident in a video posted to Kim's YouTube channel where she was doing her makeup. Or at least trying to.
I'm hiding in the guest room because my kids will not leave me alone.
I mean, we all felt that. Sometimes Kim's parenting is strict and all no questions asked, and other times it consists of hiding in her guest bathroom for her own sanity. Number 15. Kim Kardashian worries about explaining who Kris Humphries is to her kids on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we'd probably be worried about that too. We've already talked about how North likes to tell it like it is, so that probably won't make talking about those things easy. On an episode of the show, Kim and Scott talked about whether or not they'll let their kids watch the show, and the general consensus was maybe. At least not right now. The whole Kris Humphries situation was a long time ago, but it was something that seriously affected Kim's life, and we totally get that that can be hard to talk about, but probably better to learn about that from Kim herself. While Kim may take bits and pieces of parenting advice from her friends and family, she's been able to adapt as her kids have grown and managed to create a loving home for her kids. And with all the chaos that's been going on with her and Kanye's split, it's kind of a must right now. But what are your thoughts on Kim's parenting style? Let us know in the comments below, and for more videos on your favorite Hollywood stars, be sure to subscribe to The Things Celebrity.